What's up guys, JohnOrigins here, today bringing you a Pokemon Black and White 2 Wi-Fi battle. Playing ReboundAimer. Check out his channel in the description below. He does upload Pokemon stuff. I had a quick look through his channel. Seems pretty cool, so go check him out if you would like to. We got an OU match today, pretty interesting match. I'm using a brand new team of mine. I've been wanting to try out some new teams in OU, and this is my chance to do so. I have got quite a lot of them. Some of them haven't been working out, but this one, I've only had 2 battles with it, one on Wi-Fi, one on Showdown, and they did well on both, so I'm hoping I can showcase it here. It's got a crobat in, which is alright, hoping that will do some work. That's kind of when I built the team around a crobat, but we'll have to see. And if you saw his team, it's got a massive weakness to Mammoth Swine and fighting type moves, so I'm hoping to abuse that during this matchup as we get right into it. I lead off with the crobat, he leads off with the T-Tar, getting up the sand straight away. I'm going to go for the taunt, expecting the Stealth Rocks, but he has like 50 things that have Stealth Rocks on his team. Well, he has like 3 or 4. So that doesn't work out for me. He goes to the Ice Beam, does a lot of damage. I am max HP, and I died to leftovers. I died to Sandstorm, which was no fun for me. But I can bring in my Mammoth Swine safely now. Go for the Earthquake and hope to take him out. And if you noticed, he didn't bring in the Gliscor. I know it would be silly to bring in a Gliscor on an Ice Core Crash or something, but on an Earthquake or a Superpower, I think that would have been the smart thing to do. Which kind of tells me it's more of an offensive set, but we'll have to see. I still don't know that Gliscor set. They can run a couple of things. But I do just take out the Gastrodon with a Ice Core Crash after the Earthquake, so that's fine with me. He brings in the Gliscor now, baiting me to go for an Ice Attack maybe, and then he switched out into his Credilli, and I end up going into my Jellicent, scouting what kind of set the Gliscor is. If he set up Stealth Rocks, I'll be fine with that. If he went for like Acrobatics, I know he's an offensive source in that set, but maybe he went for Sub, I'll be like, oh crap, is the Stall set with Toxic and powerful stuff. But I go into my Jelly, I go for the Toxic on that Credilli. He ends up cursing up, which is slightly threatening, but because he's a curse set, I am very sure that he's probably not carrying the Hidden Power Fire, so I know my Sizzle can handle it. I do go for the Shadow Ball here though to see how much damage like his main form of stab does, which is Seed Bomb, and it does actually a lot of damage, so I know I can't Toxic Stall him with the Jellicent, which was my original plan to stop the Credilli from wreaking havoc upon my team. So at this point in time, I know he's going to go for another Seed Bomb, so I'm going to switch out into my Sizzle. This does leave my Jellicent at a range of HP I don't like, but I'm hoping to get in on the Stoutland and get up and recover then, but we'll have to see if I can. And bring in the Sizzle, I'm going to go for the U-turn. I'm very confident that it will take out the Credilli. I am choice banded, but he does go into Gliscor to take the hit, and as you can see by this amount of damage, that thing is not defensive. So at this point in time, I know I can come with my Mammoth Swine. I know I can go for the Ice Shot, and I'm pretty sure it will take him out. I am jolly, but I did calculate, and I think the minimum on an offensive set is like 100%, so, or 99, but you know, he's really taking damage, so I'm pretty sure an Ice Shot will take him out. It does. There goes the Gliscor. Like I said, Mammoth Swine being a threat to his team. He has nothing to take a hit from it. Most teams very scared of Mammoth Swine, so luckily I bought it and put it on his team. He does bring in the T-Tar though. I am scared of the potential Scarf, so I'm going to switch out into my own Tyranitar to take the hit. If you went for Superpower, I do have the Chapel Berry, so I can take 1 and then he'll be at the attack minus, and I might be able to take 1. I'm not sure, depends on how much investment he runs, if it's like a mixed Scarf, but I'm not sure if it's Scarf though, because I couldn't see the damage output from that Fire Blast because he missed. It wouldn't have done much either way, so it doesn't matter. I can Superpower. I end up taking out the Credilli, but now he brings in the Stoutland. I'm at a defense drop. I'm expecting the Superpower, so I'm going to go into my Jellicent. He predicts that nicely, goes for the Thunder Fang, takes out my Jelly, which at this point in the game I don't mind, because I can't really do much to the rest of the team. Apart from Stoutland, Jellicent's got no real purpose, so I'm fine with letting it go. I do go for the Bullet Punch here, because I don't want to mess with the Stoutland, and it could have Fire Fang, and I want to get some damage on it so I can Ice Shot my Mammoth Swine later and kill it. But he does make a good play, brings out his Heat Ran to take that, takes it really well, but there was no leftovers, which surprised me. And then this Earth Power didn't do much. I am especially defensive, and he told me like after the a bit before the end of the game that his heat ran, it's especially defensive, but it's choice specs as well, because as you can see he takes that superpower really well. I don't have full investment, and my investment is mostly in special attack for Fire Blast, but he does take it really well. Here he actually predicts my switch and goes into his Tyranta. Is that Tyranta? Yes it is. And he doesn't take the superpower very well at all. I do end up 2-hit KOing it. I did tell him that I was trying to sack this thing. I kind of wanted to free switch into my Runiclus because I have a feeling that I can just win the game with that now, because I do have the Focus Blast, and my Runiclus is well trained, so it should be able to hit all its moves. He does bring the Heat Run back in to take the superpowers, and he's just going to go for that defensive choice specs Heat Earth Power, which was unfortunate on his part. I mean, he would be able to change up moves, and he'd be able to get up Stealth Rocks or something. It'd be a lot more competitive. But I'm guessing the choice specs is helping here, take down as my especially defensive Tyranitar in the sand, so luckily he had the specs, I suppose. But he does take out my Tyranitar. I'm like, finally get a free switch into the Runiclus, and I can then proceed to go for the Trick Room and then spell the end of the game, because his Stoutland wasn't my main threat. It would outspeed all my team. I don't have a Scarfer, I believe, so he outspeeds my entire team. So my Runiclus going with the Trick Room would really help at this moment in time. I do go for the Shadow Ball, take out the Heat Ran. He brings in the Stoutland, and as long as I don't miss Focus Blast, I am good to go. I go for it. I hit it because Runiclus is nice, man. It's a good Pokemon. It does its job. It's going to take out that Stoutland. I'm looking good. He only has his T-Tar left. It's at a low range of HP. I still have my Runiclus, my Sizzle, and my Mamoswine, so I'm good to go. I go for the Shadow Ball here because I thought it would kill. Because as you can see by this damage, that here's a choice spec set, and that is cool. I like that a lot. It's a bit more unique. But then I could just go for a Focus Blast, take him out. I do hit because, like I said, well-trained Runiclus. And that's going to be the game, people. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe. Check out my opponent. Like I said, his link is in the description. I've been JohnOrigins. I'm out. So, peace.